I'm Dylan Davis, joined by women's lacrosse head coach Adam Todd. Thank you for joining us today.
Sure, how you doing?
And obviously the NAC is your first year in that conference for both the men's and women's lacrosse. And many of your players had awards. Molly Denny had the NAC Player of the Year, Mia had the NAC Defensive Player of the Year, and you had many ladies in the first team all-conference, second team, and the sportsmanship awards. So, you know, being a head coach, how does that make you feel to have, you know, that many players being awarded in a conference?
Yeah, you know, I'm very proud of their effort this year as a team. You know, we're actually limited to 7 nominations, and all 7 of our players won awards, which was a pretty big deal for us. I would argue that all 7 of our players should have been first team nominations, should have been on the first team. You know, our 7 are better than any of the 7 that we've seen in the league this year, but you know, certainly we're grateful to have those 7 nominated and voted in first team and second team. You know, having Molly be Player of the Year, that certainly was well deserved. She's had a phenomenal season for us. She's tied the all-time single season record in points. You know, she's great at both ends of the field. She's really our leader on offense. And then to have Mia win the second major award, which is Defensive Player of the Year, is great. She's been a 4-year solid player for us. I think she leads the team in ground balls this year. She's second in caused turnovers. She's our leader back there on defense, and she also does a great job of transitioning the ball up to offense as well. Yeah.
And Mia is one of the seniors graduating this year, so you're going to lose 4 seniors, one of them graduating junior.
Correct.
You know, obviously it hurts to lose players, but you know, how special are those seniors?
Boy, they're a real special class. You know, this year I think the biggest difference in our team is their leadership that they've shown. They've really taken, you know, this team and showed them what it takes to be successful both on the field and off. We have a large class of freshmen this year. I think we had 10 or 11 freshmen on the team, and they really helped mold them. So even though they're leaving this year, they've left a lasting legacy of those younger players now know what it takes to be successful, both in games and in the classroom. You know, they've done a phenomenal job in their 4 years here.
And this weekend you're going to be hosting the NAC Championship versus Maine Farmington.
Yeah.
So congratulations, you got your first seed.
Yeah.
You know, as a coach, obviously, how does that feel to be able to host a big game like that, and you know, be able to, if you win, move on to something to the NCAA tournament that SUNY Canton's never been in before?
Yeah, that's a huge deal. So the league we're in is the North Atlantic Conference. There's 4 teams in Maine, 1 team in Vermont, and us. So when you look at the league, we look at, you know, number one, you know, we came in with a goal. We wanted to win the league. We wanted to not only win, but we wanted to have a dominant performance. I think we did. You know, we were 5-0. We outscored the opponent, I mean, by an average of about 15 goals per game, which was a big deal. You know, we wanted to do that because the travel is difficult. You know, the main schools are, you know, close to 10 hours away by travel. So we took our one trip to play 2 games out there. We didn't want to get back on the bus and have to travel for a playoff game or a championship game. And we were able to secure that number 1 seed, which was huge. And then, you know, last weekend we had a nice performance. We beat Husson 20, I think, to 5. Another dominant performance by us, and you know, earned the right to host the championship game. So yeah, and you know, as far as the NCAA tournament goes, it's a big deal. You know, our school for the first time ever is in a conference and has the opportunity to play for conference championships, but also for automatic bids to the NCAA tournament. And you know, we might be the first team to have the opportunity to do that, and it's pretty cool that we get the opportunity to make history.
Well, again, congratulations, Coach, on the big accomplishments with you and your team, and we wish you the best of luck this weekend.
Thanks, Dylan. I appreciate it.